Let's go back to when we talk about the word Exodus. When we came out of Egypt, when God took Moses and went to Pharaoh and said, please let my people go. God was very patient with Pharaoh. But God used the power of God through Moses to release his people. God split the Red Sea. And along the way in the journey, they took a tabernacle. Inside of that tabernacle, and we talked about this before, what things are ark. Well, the things that they carried was in an ark, which was the tabernacle. In an outer chamber, a holy place. It had a golden lampstand in it, a table for showbread, and an altar for incense. And you think about this, God carried through a small remnant of people this tabernacle. And then when King David came, King David fought the good fight. But through the son of King Solomon, God asked King Solomon to build a temple. And when King Solomon built the temple, the tabernacle came in. God gave us an illustration back then as it talked about the New Jerusalem, and it talks about the tabernacle, the dwelling place, the place of residence. We're here for a short period of time. And God wants us to enjoy this. But during this time we're here, enjoy the fruits of God. But there is going to come a time of Exodus, a time when the New Jerusalem's going to come down out of heaven. And God said in this tabernacle, his resting place, this place of residence, that he would dwell with his people. But brothers and sisters, let's see what the word is saying here. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, no crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Well, brothers and sisters, no more pain, no more sorrow, no more crying. God has made a way out of no way. So instead of living in fear right now, instead of living in worry, the word says, don't worry about anything. Pray about everything. Well, brothers and sisters, today, no matter what you're worried about, no matter what you're going through, God is with you. He's dwelling with you, and he said, just call on me in the name of Jesus, and he will make a way out of no way. The word further reads in verse 5, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said to me, write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said to me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give to him that is thirsty of the fountain of water of life freely. He that overcomes shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the unhonorable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and adulterers, and all liars, shall have their part in a lake which burns, with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Well, brothers and sisters, since you are children of God, you don't have to be concerned about those things. But understand that the New Jerusalem, heaven, is coming down from God. You don't have to be concerned about going no place, no dwelling. Stay focused on the mark. Stay focused on God. And God said in his word here, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no sea. And I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Well, brothers and sisters, that's where heaven is coming from. You will hear all these different things about heaven, all these man-made ideas, the confusion on Israel, save Israel, the place, the state, the country. That is not what God is talking about in his word. Israel comes from the name Jacob. He was turned to Israel. And the Israelites was derived from that. So Israel falls and dwells within you. And God said, on my day of rest, you shall rest in my presence. Well, brothers and sisters, today, empower your mind with the truth. The word says, the truth shall set you free. Don't have your mind in captivity. Don't let your mind be imprisoned. Stay focused on the mark, and God will make a way out of no way. But brothers and sisters, that concludes again another word. But dwell on that word and meditate it, and let that word be a meditation to your soul. Because when you follow the world, you cannot win. But when you follow God, he will give you the answers. He will make a way out of no way. No more tears, no more sorrows, no more heartaches, no more confusion. Follow God today and let God set you free. For brothers and sisters, may God be with you and may God bless you.